Testing on your general orders and other required knowledge. I got some good questions recently about the general orders that I was sharing and how would you get tested on those, and other just general required knowledge, some of which we've talked about on this channel before. Typically, you get questioned directly by your company commander, and that'll be just something as simple as while you're walking to dispose of your dishes at the galley, they might stop you and ask you some random question. They might just ask you all your information, and if you don't know the answer, they just tell you to get down and start pushing. It might be something that they teach you in a classroom setting, and then they just have you say it back to them in class. It could be any number of ways, but typically it's just one of those things that you'll get asked about it on the spot, and they'll expect you to know the answer. Now, the reason why I've been really pushing not only memorizing them, but if you notice, I did this series of shorts where I did one order at a time. That was intentional, because it's one thing to just memorize them all and be able to say it in sequence, like almost like a paragraph, just saying each one after the other. But remembering what's your 7th general order, what's your 3rd general order, what's your 10th general order. It's almost like the alphabet. What's the 16th letter of the alphabet? I mean, you don't really think that way, right? But that's how they're going to ask you, that they're going to ask you for specific numbers. When you are thinking about these pieces of required knowledge, put yourself in the scenario of being at boot camp and being surrounded by chaos, because that's the other part of it. You're getting asked questions, whether it's like in the galley, you're distracted by things, you're distracted by procedure. Everything you do there is highly regulated and highly specific in the order in which you have to do things. While you're in the middle of doing those things that you're using your brain because you haven't developed the muscle memory for it yet, you're going to get asked a question. And that's where you're going to probably stumble, and it's okay. Just know that it's probably going to happen, and you're probably going to get punished for it. It's part of the process. It's nothing personal. So being able to compartmentalize and sort of expect that. Now, that doesn't mean don't try. Do try. And the more you can memorize and be ready for when you get there, the better you'll be. But, give yourself some grace that it's designed to kind of to stump you and get you caught like a deer in headlights sometimes, and that's okay. But anyway, hope that helps, and let me know as always if you have any other questions.